Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, out here sweating under the heat. I got my heat going there, I'm kicking it, so I'm doing all right, but I'm putting the work in so I can do what I do for you. Let's go. Writisms, 25 rules to live by, storytelling, story with the message in the story for life. I give life lessons, you tune in and receiving them, the numbers looking good, I appreciate you. We got a good thing going, let's rock. I got some good for you today. Again, I ain't stopping. Let's go. My man said, ride, I'm riding. Let's go. And my old man had a phrase when you feel lucky, gamble. Okay, bet it. Okay, go for it. Don't be scared. Scared money is no money. So when you got the hot hand, you got to ride it. So I'm right now, I'm hot and I'm riding. Let's go. Right is a 25 did that already. Excuse me. Right thinking mission. And that's what I'm on. Oh boy, am I on it. It's to enlighten, trying to do that. Inspire, hopefully getting that done. Educate, always doing that. And motivate, that's my goal. For you, the individual, go to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself with positive knowledge and understanding of self. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment. Trust me, aka know thyself. These are the lessons that I give you to do just that. My mission is for all those who follow my concept to know what they are and who they are and why they're doing what it is they're doing. Trust me, I got you. Know thyself is the question I ask. And if you don't have the answer, this we talk about. If you don't have the answer, I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. Help you to know you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, it's simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, it's spiritually asleep. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. So I got you too. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know, not smug or just wise. Follow them. Oh, this person, they reside in you. I think and know themselves. Until my app be true. You know I love it when they work out. Segue. All right, this is where we at. And what would Mayat be without knowing the 42 confessions, perceptions, laws? Everybody got their Mayat philosophy. I Googled Mayat, man. I got a Maya says 42 principles of Mayat. They got 42 principles, 42 laws, 42 confessions. They got it. But let me give you the original. How about that? So let's go there. Right there today, we're going to talk about Maya and the 42 principles of Maya. I'm not doing all them other things. I don't get the new one. I got to revise one. I got to get that one, blow it up, do what I got to do, but I'll give you that one. But this is the ancient one. This is the original one. So when you hear about plowing the land and damming up the water, don't freak out. This is from ancient times. That's why it's original. All right, let's go. Now, the 42 precepts of Maya, what he got here, are condensation of the teachings of ancient Egyptian wisdom texts, which were created by the ancient Egyptian sages. They form the basis of Commission society as well as the foundation of, yes, Shitat Netta, aka right thinking philosophy, spirituality. I mimic what they taught. I took it to the next level as far as I'm concerned. Didn't change it, just add a few spokes to the wheel, that's all. So I'm not creating no more confessions of my eye. No, it's still 42. I'm just working with you on the ones that we got to show you how they really work. So therefore, they are extremely, watch this, they are extremely important to you, the aspirant, if you wish to practice the path of right thinking philosophy, aka Maya, which means divine action. It means you live in it. You don't just read it, you don't just think it, you live it. That's selfless service. I do that on a day-to-day basis. That's why I practice. And for what this does, for the purity of what? The heart. Doing good things lightens the heart. Doing deceitful things, sneaky things, burdens the heart. If you don't know that, take that to heart and think about it. So change that whole concept. Well, nobody know. Oh yes, he know. So if you're sneaking deceitful, you ain't gonna make it. So in order to purify the heart, and what that does, it will enable the human being to be what? A qualified to aspire to higher teachings and spiritualization. If you're sneaking deceitful, you ain't trying to get with God. You ain't trying to raise your consciousness. You're trying to get over. Relax. Yeah, I make it personal every now and then when they don't see the picture back there. Of course, I know that won't work. That's not the right way to go. That ain't even the right way to go. Okay, those both of the pictures is not the right way to go. Simple as that. When you say it, this is the right way to go. Moving on. Now, the following is a composite summary of what they call negative confessions from several ancient Egyptian books are coming forth by day, and they are often what referred to as negative confessions, since the person uttering them is what you're affirming what moral principles that what have not been transgressed. You're saying I have not. No, mean I have not transgressed things that you have not done. And the idea is that for every aspect that you say you have it, there's a God that sits there and sits and say, you know you have. Don't lie. Don't do that. So they tell your heart, don't betray me. Meaning, if it's in there, it's gonna come out. So if you put it there, you can't hide it. Understand that. And that's where honesty comes in. If you're honest, you don't mind having your stuff opened up. How many of us would take our mind and conscience right now and let out everybody see what's going on upstairs? Okay. Go to anybody's bedroom. Why? That's the most sacred place that we have. And you can talk about a person's bedroom. They don't want nobody in there. Why? This is their world. I know nothing. I'm just speaking for myself. But you know what I mean? Things that's personal is personal. When they was writing, when they went in the tombs and found everybody's book of the dead, because they had written that, and didn't know somebody gonna dig them up and read it. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's what it went. So let's go on. Let's get this lesson. I'm killing my time. I got to get this lesson in. All right, here you go. It was called the negative confessions. And when you speak, and you're speaking intensely that you have not. In this respect, they are similar to what? The yamas, or the ethical restraints of India. Everybody had a code of ethics. While all of these books include 42 precepts, some specific precepts vary what according to the specific initiate for which they were prepared and the priest who compiled them. Depending on where you are and what you're going, that's the lesson that's going to be learned in the based on what you say you have not done according to where you are. So therefore, I have included more than one precept line where I felt it appropriate. When I read I have not, you got a little stuff on the side, I'll break that down for you as we go also, but that's what he's telling you. Okay? So when I start reading, I'm gonna tell you what it said, then break down the variant. Okay, the different concept that we may have. All right, and that's okay. Now, where we at? So where I felt okay, did that, okay, here you go. So those who practice the following precepts and keep them what foremost in their lives. When I first bought that over 30 years ago, I was not good. If you judge that by your person, I was not a good dude. Oh, he looked good, he cool, yeah, but no. So don't judge a book by the cover, okay? But now I look at that, I'm right there. Just saying. So that's the whole goal. Your goal is to, if you want to be good, get the 42 confessions of Maya, 42 precepts, whatever you want to call it, and live by them, and you'll see the difference. That's all. So understand that we have ways to get you to God. Okay, let's start with this one now. Here we go. We got, well, you can't see it, but let me show it to you right quick. All these books here. I got books on top of books. But yeah, see there? There's 3 pages of it. Okay, so I'm gonna start reading. I'm trying to go through it real quick. I hope I can get it done in timely fashion. But the idea, again, is informative information. So I don't want to rush it. I'm going to try to get it out to you, though. Let's start with I have not done iniquity. The variant, acting with falsehood. I don't lie. I speak my kadu from the heart. I'm an honest dude. I don't care how you feel about the truth. Don't care. I'm gonna give it to you. So understand that. That's what that means. I'm speaking, acting righteous. How many people can say that? But if you're gonna follow my yacht, these are the things you got to hold yourself accountable for. Never mind. Moving on. And other one, I have not robbed with violence. I used to stick up, man. I haven't done that, so I can say that now. But I can't say that I have not. No, I'm not. No, right now I haven't. So speaking in present terms, okay, how about that? Now, I have not done violence to anyone or anything. I can say that again. Now, again, when I started reading this, when I was not good. So I'm laughing because I remember when I wasn't these things. The variant is taking by force, plundering, stealing, robbing, okay, at gunpoint, stick up man. When I was coming up, we had the hustlers, we had the drug dealers, we had the stick up man. We all knew each other and we all operated in that environment. Number 4, I have not committed theft. I detest stealing. I grew up in a family where we had drug addicted people. My aunt, my big brother said he was on that heroin thing in the 60s. So, man, I learned how to stash early in life. When I went to prison, I said, I was doing this at home. Why? Common stuff that's laying around, somebody has come by and get it. I grew up in an environment where you had to protect yourself. So I learned early in life how to stay. It's okay, so no, I don't steal. I detest, I really hate stealing. I'm not a thief. So for if it's there when I come there, it's gonna be there when I leave. If it ain't mine, I don't want it. My mom used to take it to the store and say, put your hands in your pocket. We had a Jew guy named Benny. He had a store. All the kids would walk in, hands in the pocket. He want everybody to walk around the store with their hands in the pocket. So they don't steal. So concept, I get it. All right, moving on to that. I have not murdered man or woman. Move past that one. In order or ordered someone else to commit murder. Again, I'm not a mafia. I'm not a gangster. I don't do this nonsense. Okay. When I carry my gun, it's for one reason only: to defend and protect. Like the police say, we protect. So my gun was for my protection. Man got a right to be on top of the situation and go down. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, moving on. Let's go. Saying about me. Let's get these 42 confessions in. All right. Now, number 6. I have not defrauded offerings. That's another one, ancient time that we might not. When you offering up, when you go to prayer to God, perfect. Oh, I got a good one for this one. When I went to church last week, I had church money. I got personal money. I didn't get no church money, so I gave my personal money to the church, and I got it back double. So just a quick lesson, just a blessing. So when you do those things, that's what I'm saying. You give, you got to receive. You can't expect to receive before you give. It don't work that way. You reap what you sow. You put out, you're gonna get back what you put out. How much you got in your deposit, your bank deposit of God? I mean, how righteous are you living on a day-to-day basis? That's how you accumulate blessings. So when you need it, you can go there and make a withdraw. I need a blessing, God. No problem. Here you go. Bam. Why? Because you deposit in the bank of God by doing the right thing on a day-to-day basis. Trust me, that's how it's done. Let's go. Number 7. I have not acted deceitfully. I gave that up a long time ago. A long time ago. I don't sneak, cheat, I don't do none of that. It's a beautiful thing when you can say that in earnest. Moving on. Number 8. I have not robbed the things that belong to God. I'm not trying to steal you away from God. I'm trying to get you to God. My job is to get you to know God, so I'll never do that to you. Trust me. I have told no lies. I'm a truth teller. I pride myself on telling the truth about what it is I know and what I do. Simple as that. For you. Why? I know that one lie is one lie too many. Simple as that. So if you're a liar, you can leave me alone. I have not stressed away from food, snatched away food. I don't take nothing from nobody else. If it ain't mine, it ain't mine. Next one, number 11. I have not uttered evil words or allowed myself to become swollen or sulky, become depressed. I have not let nobody get my eye up. Well, one person did, but I'm learning how to deal with that in real time and real life. So I'm learning that lesson also. Gotta get better by what? Practice. You don't get better by thinking it. You don't get better by wishing and reading it. No, you get better by implementing it, manifesting and see. Number 12, I have attacked no one until I see him. See, I'm still holding on. All right, no, I'm going to go. No, I will not attack no one. No, I will. Number 13, I have not slaughtered the cattle that are set apart for the gods. That's right there. That's the ancient one. Okay. Modern times is I have not con nobody out of their belongings by giving them false knowledge and information that they can pay me for. I don't charge for knowledge. Number 14, I have not eaten my heart, overcome with anguish or distraught. Variation committed perjury. I don't lie on or about myself. So I'm not going to eat my heart. That's what that means. Lying on yourself. Man, fellas, back in the day, lying on a little fella. I hated that. Don't tell me you did something that you didn't do. I don't need to hear your lies. Sorry about that. Again, get a little personal. Get back. Where you at? This is gonna be a two-parter. I can't get all this shit. I have not laid waste to the plowed lands. Another ancient concept. Move on. You don't in neighborhood. You don't destroy your neighborhood. Back in my day, we had cleanup every one Saturday out of the month. Everybody came out and cleaned up. I'm just saying. Moving on. We had a community. We lived in a community. Everybody did the same thing. I have not. Okay, did that one. I have not been an eavesdropper or pried into matters to make mischief. I don't phone hustle. Most people, the spouse on the phone, I don't man, I could care less what y'all talking about. So I haven't done that. I have not spoken against anyone. If I'm talking about you, I'm telling you what I observe, what I see. I ain't talking bad about you. I'm telling the truth. So if you don't like it, I ain't defaming you. I ain't your character. You do that on yourself. So I'm telling you about you. I'm telling you what I see. So moving on. Let's go. 18. I'm trying to move it up a little faster. I have not allowed myself to become angry without cause. Some people give me cause, so I got to try to understand, even with cause. So yeah. 19. I have not committed adultery. Bam, fellas. If you got side chick, this is your bugaboo. You can't say that. You can't say that in earnest. So understand, I got an issue with that. So I'm going to do a lesson, but I ain't want to put nobody on blast because I don't do it. All of a sudden, you holding it down. No, I just don't cheat on my wife. That ain't nothing. That should be what it should be. Sorry about that. Moving on. Get no personal. Next one. Here you go. 19. I have not committed. Okay, no. Oh, adultery or homosexuality. Man, if you're on the down low, that's you gotta deal with that. So I'm gonna get into that. That's you, and you understand that. I have not committed any sins against my own purity. Again, I'm not sleep with no other man. Ain't happening. Moving on. I have not violated sacred times or seasons. I keep everything on the one. I don't celebrate autumn holidays like I do. Why? I know better. I do what I do. Understand that. I have not done that which is an abominable. I don't do bad things no more. I don't do drugs, selling, none of that. I do none of that. So I've changed. I have not uttered fiery words. I have not been a man or a woman of anger. I've controlled myself. I'm getting better at that. I have not stopped my ears against the words of right or wrong. When somebody speaks the truth, aka Maya, I'm a good listener. I listen intently. Why? Only way you can learn is to listen. And the first lesson in learning is to listen. I have not stirred up strife, disturbance. I have not caused terror. I ain't a bad guy. I don't keep stuff going. I don't spread gossip. Okay. I have not struck fear in any man. Not intentionally. But if you think you can do something to me, you should be mindful of that. So I'm not going to strike fear, but if you come wrong, you can get dealt with. 26. I have not caused anyone to weep. Yeah, or hoodwinked anybody, tricked people. I don't do that. I'm not into that nonsense. I have not lusted or committed fornication, nor have I lain with others of my sex. That's man on man and woman on woman. It don't make a difference. Neither one of them is good. So understand that. No women got no more right to be a lesbian than a guy got to be gay. It's still an abomination in his eyes. Moving on. I have not avenged myself. That's a good one for me because I really want vengeance. I want vengeance to be mine because I speak people I want to. Moving on, it's personal again. Get out of there. Let's go. 29. I have not worked grief. Have not abused anyone. I tested that one. I have not acted insolently or with violence. Again, I tested that one. I have not judged hastily, variant, or been impatient. Again, I tested that one. I have not multiplied my speech overmuch, talked too much about myself. I ain't ego tripping. I tested that one. I have not done harm or evil, variant, thought evil thoughts, and done evil things. I attest to that one. I have not worked treason or curse of the king. Again, ancient one. If that was politics, I have a problem with that one because I don't like the government, don't like what they're doing, so I don't have a problem with that. So we're in a political democracy, so I don't have to worry about that one. I have not defiled the water. Peeing in the Nile was a definite no-no. Okay, we go to the pool now. Everybody pee in the pool, so that's just I don't do that. Defile the water. Where we at? Oh, 36, almost home. Okay, a few more minutes, we can do it. Now, I have not spoken scornfully or yelled unnecessarily or raised my voice to anybody. I don't do that. If I'm getting a little obnoxious, you don't cause a problem. You should be thinking, whoa, 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 yeah, because if it start the ball, I'm like a tea kettle. When you hear that high pitch, you done put the flame up a little too high. You might want to turn it down. So that's just me. I'm just heads up. So, but I have not what cursed the gods. Let's say God. See, this is God. I'm not. I work for who I call God. Ain't gonna cuss him. That guy couldn't say that. Why? I think different. I feel different. I know now what I didn't know before. That's enlightenment. To know something that you didn't know, you have been enlightened. I'm trying to enlighten you. That's part of my message. That's part of what I do for you. Let's go. Wrap it up. I have not behaved with arrogance. I'm not walking around here thinking all about me. I appreciate the views. I love the comments. I'm doing what I do. When I get that let me know I'm doing my job. I ain't gonna walk around my chips all poked out. How about this? Nobody gives a damn about my views and my numbers other than me. Why? I'm the one who keeps track of it. Nobody else but me. Nobody could care less. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me go. I have not been overwhelmingly proud or sought out distinctions for myself, selfish praise. Don't do that either. So understand that I do what I do here for you. Number 41. I have never magnified my condition, picking myself up, making them big no beyond what was fitting or increase my wealth. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. So don't know I'm not balling. I know none of that nonsense. So except with what such things as my own possessions by means of my yacht. I have not disputed over possessions except when they concern my own rightful desire more than what's mine. I only want to be fair. If it's yours, take it. If it's mine, give it to me. Simple as that. I'm not fighting over. Last one, 42. I have never thought evil, blasphemous, or slighted the God of my native town. In ancient, there are three separate gods and three different faiths. Waset, Memphis, and Thebes, Heliopolis. But they all had the same concept, just different guy names, like everybody else. We have different names, same thing. So 42 confessions, my yacht. Had to get that out. It was staring me in the face. I don't know why, but hope you enjoyed the lesson. Hope you got it. I'm out.